So these topics will be taught today.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, if I talk about the first four are how to insert rows and column and how to delete.
Okay.
So here in this example, okay, Nazim, if I would say, Nazim, you please insert two more columns for me here, just before A. How
Okay.
will you insert this manually?
I will take the cursor to left A and click there, select that row.
Okay.
And right click.
Okay.
Insert, yeah.
Yeah, then insert. Then insert. So it depends how many columns you want to insert, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And do you know what is the shortcut command in order to insert these rows, these columns? Control space, then plus.
Yeah.
Okay. So how we can insert some columns? If I go to my insert column button.
Okay.
Let me just remove the entire coding because I want to show you one by one. So what I will do is, first of all, the golden rule. Whenever and wherever you are going to write a code, first of all, you will select your sheet on which you are currently working. Okay.
Okay.
My first sheet is insert row and column. So I will write sheets insert row and column dot select.
Okay.
Okay. Then whatever you have done manually, think upon it. Okay. So whatever you are thinking, whatever you are doing manually, we will implement the same in coding. So what you had done is you had selected this range. Okay. So you selected the entire range, which is AA. So what you will do here, you will say range AA dot select. Clear?
Okay.
What it has become now?
Selected that row.
Yeah, you have selected this entire column.
Correct.
So what will you say this? Because you have selected more than one size.
Correct.
So you will say selection dot entire column dot insert. This is the command. This is the particular command to insert column. Okay.
Okay.
Once you will select the entire column, your selection will remain at its point. So I do not want that. I want after inserting the column, your cursor should come at range A1.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Let me just make it comment first of all. This will not be executed because this is a comment. Okay. Because I have blocked it by putting in an apostrophe here.
Okay.
So if now I will execute this code one by one by pressing F8 key.
Okay.
Have you seen this has selected?
Yes.
Let me just, yeah, it will now select the entire AA. Can you see this?
Yeah.
And now if you will again press F8 key, it will insert one column for you, but
yes.
it stays in the selection mode.
Correct.
That is why I want this should also be executed so that after inserting the column, your cursor will come at A1.
Okay.
Now, is this correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, if you want to delete the entire selection, what you will do is there is a very slight difference. What you will do is the code will remain the same, but you will do a very slight change. In place of insert, you will simply write delete. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
So if you will click here, now it has deleted the column for you. So if you are clicking on this button, it is inserting the column for you. If you are deleting the column, it's deleting the column for you.
Okay. Okay.
And now what exactly I am looking here is I want actually, let's say some first name, full name have been given.
Okay.
You want two more column to be inserted here so that you could write first name and last name. So how you will do this? First of all, I have said, okay, I have deleted the, okay, no problem. So it will select range E and F. Right?
Yeah, two columns, no?
Yeah, two columns. And then it will select the entire column. Okay. So email and mobile will be shifted at G and H, and you will get two blank columns here.
Okay.
So you can easily name them. Now what I will do is I will say the value on E1 should be in double quotation first name.
Okay.
And the value which will be popped up on column F1 will be second name, your last name.
Okay.
Now, just click on this button. Oh, actually, no. It has not. No, this is wrong. Something has not gone perfectly. Let me just check. So let's say this is email and this is contact number. What actually has happened here? We will go one by one. Actually, I wanted to shift these two, but something incorrect has happened. So let's see what actually has happened here. Oh, it has deleted. Actually, it has not inserted. It had deleted. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Actually, insert should have been here.
Correct.
So if we'll say insert, now I think it will do the correct work for us. So now if I will press this, it has selected both the columns E and F.
Yes.
Now it will shift it at the right hand side. Can you see now?
Yeah.
And now you can easily give them the column names like first name and last name.
Okay.
So this is how your VBA code works. And this is the real-time scenario. Whenever you will work on a live project, such kind of scenario will come across.
No, what about this color? Color remains same.
Okay. No. Actually, I have given the color name. If you want to, if you want to change the color name, this is the topic I will cover you today. Font color.
Okay.
Okay. Cell color, text color. So after just this, I will let you know how to change the color names. Okay. Now, so you have understood how to insert row, how to insert column, how to delete rows and columns. And there was another doubt. So what kind of doubt was that? No, actually this was the same. And this is the real-time scenario. Nothing. Now, how will you insert the row? So nothing will be, this is the same. Okay, how do you insert the row? You will click on this particular row and then insert, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
Otherwise, what you will do is you will press shift and space bar and then plus. One and the same thing. So what we are going to do here is I will copy this entire code and I will paste here.
Okay.
You just do not need to do anything. You will just make it in place of column. You will write row, nothing else. And it will become 10, 10. Because if you are selecting this particular row, this is 10.
Yeah.
So this is what I have done here, and this will become insert row. And now if I press this one and go to the delete row, so you just do not need to do anything, just make it delete, nothing, delete row. So let's suppose if you are clicking on this button, insert row, it has selected one row. Earlier it was on 10th row.
Yeah.
And if you are deleting the row, so this will be shifted. The 10 row will be deleted like this, and this red one will come upper side. Clear?
Yeah.
This is visible, right?
Yeah. One doubt is there. Why in comment column, no? Yeah. Here, why we are giving that this comment in delete row, insert row? Yeah, that one why we are giving?
Just for your reference. Just for your reference.
If it is not there, also it will work, no?
Yeah, it will work. Actually, why do we write such kind of comments in our coding? Because for just for our reference, because sometimes you make a logic. Okay, when you will be, as of now you are on a beginner position. Okay. When you will learn how to apply loop or something, and you have written a program which is a good program. Okay. And due to some requirement you have made a logic which will be your own logic. Okay. But okay, I'm just asking you one thing. Let's suppose you had worked on a report around a month ago. Okay. Wherein some specific requirement came to you. and you had applied a logical function like if this happens, then sum if should be there.
Okay.
If something else happens, then count if should be there. So such kind of logic you had made. Okay. Is it possible that you will remember the same logic after 1 month?
No.
No. Until and unless you will read the same formula again, and then you will recall it that I had made this logic here.
Okay.
So this is the same thing. If you have applied a logic here which is your own unique logic, then in order to remember this, you will insert a column that why you have made this logic.
Okay.
Okay, is it clear now?
Yeah.
Now I am coming to font. So all these are clear, I suppose.
Yes.
Now I am coming to font. So let me, first of all, I will show you something. If I am clicking on this, can you see this?
Yeah.
If you will click on this, it is now like, so how it is happening? Let me remove this all. The first golden rule, first of all, select your sheet name. So you will say sheets on dot select. Sandeep has also joined. Hi Sandeep, how are you? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Sorry for delay. Actually, since morning I'm not feeling well, so that's why I woke up late. Yeah.
Okay. So are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm okay now. I can join. I can attend. Yeah.
Okay. So Sandeep, we have not just we have just covered how to insert rows and columns. So this is not a big deal. I'm just taking you through very quickly.
Okay.
How to insert row and column. I'm asking you. Actually, I have one sheet here. Okay.
Okay.
If I want you to insert one row here, one column here on column A, so how will you do this manually?
Manually, if I go, there is a shortcut key is at Alt IR. If I put Alt IR, so Alt IC. This is a column, right? No, this is a column. What we are inserting. No?
Yeah.
And then if the column is then Alt IC and if the row is Alt IR, this is the shortcut keys when we are adding the column or row.
Yeah. And is there anything else you do apart from this?
If इससे भी शॉर्टकट अगर है तो वो नॉर्मली वहां पे कर्सर रखते हैं, सिलेक्ट करते हैं पर्टिकुलर कॉलम को एंड राइट क्लिक करके इंसर्ट करके कॉलम ऐड करते हैं. दिस इज द बेसिक step.
Yes, this is the basic step. And the shortcut command is, if you will press Control space bar and plus, then you can insert a column.
Okay. Yes.
So this is what I have done here. My sheet name is insert row and column, so I have selected this sheet. Then you have said me, you will take your cursor here and right click. First of all, you will select here and you will right click and you will click on insert. So this is what I have done here. I have selected the entire AA column, and in order to insert the column, this command will be used. Selection dot entire column dot insert.
Okay. First, we are selecting the insert row column dot select. Then insert row column select, and then we are selecting the range. First active से और उसके बाद में वो जो range है वो select करना है. That's the third step. Selection dot enter column insert column. Okay. ठीक है. These are the three steps जो follow करना पड़ेगा.
Yes, these are the three steps. लेकिन एक चीज यहाँ पर क्या है कि if I will not write this code, तो इस केस के अंदर पता क्या होता है संदीप, if you will execute this code, it will remain on selection mode. Let's say I have made this comment. If you will run this code, can you see ये selection mode पे ही है. So I want, after performing these three actions, my cursor should come at A1. That is why I have written this. Now if if I will run this code, my cursor is on A1 rather than it is on selection mode.
Okay.
You understood this?
Yeah, understood.
Now second one, if you want to delete the particular column, nothing will be, everything will be same, but in place of insert, you will simply write delete.
Okay.
Same goes for row. I have highlighted this 10th, row in red color. If I want to insert one row, then you set Alt I R. So I have inserted one row, and same goes if I will do this by my mouse, insert. So it will do the same thing for me. So this is what I have done here. 10 row selected the entire 10 range, because if you are selecting here, the entire 10 will be selected.
Yes. Okay.
And in place of entire column, you will simply write entire row. That's it. This is the only difference.
Okay.
So
this second code is defining that after every 10 row, this column will get deleted. That is what, or what?
In this particular case.
What this particular second wala jo code hai, what is performing?
This one.
No, the first one I understood. First one, this one, right. This one, what you have selected now.
Yeah.
Just now you have selected a delete column wala.
Okay, this one. This one, na?
Yeah.
Every time when you will click on this button, every time it will delete the AA column. Every time.
Okay.
But this is
time.
for every time. But this is just for an understanding. This is just for like इसके ऊपर आप बार-बार क्लिक करोगे ही क्यों? This is just for an understanding कि how to delete row and column. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Now, any doubt on this insert row?
Instant row.
Actually,
no, I have no doubt. As of now, I have no doubt.
Yeah, actually, this is I'm writing here as well. The sorry, insert column, so that you could understand what actually this code is doing. Okay. This is for delete column.
Yeah.
And so if I talk about this particular code, here I have written entire column dot insert. Okay, entire column dot insert means I have inserted the entire column after selecting this one. Here in this particular example, I have selected the entire 10 row. In place of column, I have written entire row. If you want to insert row, then you will have to write selection dot entire row. If you want to insert row, if you want to insert column, then you will have to write entire column. Okay. If you want to delete, then you will write delete. If you want to write, if you want to insert, then you will write dot insert. This is the only thing.
Okay.
Okay. Now one more thing. I have first name given on D column. My requirement is to insert 2 more columns here and give them name as first name and last name, like first name and last name. ऐसा ही तो करते हैं हम रियल टाइम में भी, अगर हमारे पास कोई वो आया था फुल नेम दिया होता तो, है ना. सो दिस इज व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू. यहाँ पर मैंने क्या किया है, आई हैव सिलेक्टेड my particular sheet, then I have selected entire range E and F all together like this, E and F. This has become selection because I have selected the entire, these are more than one cell, so this has become selection. If single cell is selected, it is called active cell. If more than one cell is selected, this becomes selection. So if you are selecting the entire 2 columns, these are more than one cell. That is why we have named them as selection. So now you can write selection dot entire column dot insert. So what it will do is it will insert 2 more columns for you. So if I go by one, F8 key step by step. So let's say my cursor is here. Okay. If I will pass on this code by pressing F8 key, can you see both the columns have been selected? Now it will insert 2 more columns for me. So if I will again press F8 key, it has inserted 2 columns. Now E1 will be, now how will you write the name? On E1, the value will be first name.
Okay.
And F1, the value will be last name. So you can see here now. Any doubts, Sandeep?
No. Basically, according to the commands, we have inserted the cell in E and F range. And for E1, we are denoting first name as a first name, and F1 we are denoting as a last
name. Yes.
That is what we did in this code.
Yes. I think you both are on same page now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I am coming to font. So if I clicking on font undo, so actually the code is not working. Sometimes it gives me error. Actually I had deleted the entire code. So let me remove this. I am writing here Sandeep. Okay. Now I am going to do some more things with this. So in font, first of all, what I have done is I have selected my sheet, which is font.
Okay.
This one. Okay. Then I will say on sheet font range C3. Okay. C3, select this particular cell. What it will become now if we have selected C3?
Range C3, no?
Yeah, it is range C3, but you say this, a particular thing in VBA.
This select can we write before that range?
No.
After only. Everywhere last only we'll use the word select, right?
This is basically active cell, no? Sandeep,
yeah.
C3 is a
C3 is active cell. And Nadeem, what did you say?
That we are writing select now.
Yeah, if you want to select a particular cell, then you will need to write select. If you will not write this, how will it
No, I am asking that select, that word can be written before range C3.
Yes, this can also be written. Okay, I am doing the same thing. Okay, I am doing this thing for you. I am not writing here Sandeep. Okay.
Yes.
I have said
Okay.
font select, font sheet font select. Then it has selected range C3. Now I'm saying active cell, because this has now become active cell.
Okay.
Because this is
Okay.
the single cell. Dot value equals to Sandeep.
Okay.
Okay. So if you will execute this code, can you see now? It's Sandeep now here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now what I will do is I will say active cell dot font dot name. Okay. If I talk about this particular thing, the the by default name is Calibri every time. Whenever you start working on an Excel cell, the default name is Calibri. The default
Right.
size is 11.
Okay.
The default color is black. Okay. Now
Okay.
I want to do some more formatting here. I want to change the font name as this Algerian. Okay.
Okay.
So I will write active cell dot font dot name in double quotation. You will write Algerian like this.
Okay.
Then I will say active cell dot font dot size. I want to change the font size to 20. Then I will say active
Font
cell
size 20 should not be in the
double quotation. Actually, whenever you write something in text, it will be mentioned in double quotation,
Okay.
but there is no need in numerical.
Okay.
Okay. Then you will write active cell dot interior dot color
Okay.
equals to VB black. Now, what exactly this interior color is? Interior color means background color, cell background color. Means cell color. So I want this cell background color should be black, and if you want to change the font color, then you will write here active cell dot font dot color equals to VB yellow. Then active cell dot font dot, if you want to make it bold, then you will write bold equals to true. Okay. If you want to make it underline, then you will write true, and italic, it is true. Now guys, just have a look. I am rubbing this. So first of all, it has selected C3. Now it is Sandeep, Algerian, 20, yellow, black, bold, underline, italic, and some.
Okay.
Let's make it. Now I will undo this. So how we can undo this? I will reverse back each and everything which we have written earlier. So I will go to design mode, and now on this, just copy the entire code and reverse it back. How? It will be Calibri. Earlier it was Calibri, right? The font color, font size was 11. Font color was black. It was white, isn't it? And all these become will false. That's it. So if you are clicking on this button, it is
Okay.
and if you will click on this, so this is the thing. Now just go through the both the codes and let me know if you have any doubt. I will share both the sheets, both the yesterday's class and today's class all together at the code, at the group.
No, I feel it seems okay for me. But is there any code where we can write all the things in a single line, or this is the step by step? Always we need to write a code to get what we desired. Like
Actually,
uh,
I have not taught you looping concept as of now. We are going
okay,
step by step. Okay. Once you
okay,
will come, yeah, because all these things can be done automatically in one go. Okay. In one go,
okay.
when your looping will be started. So we will go step by step, Sandeep.
Yeah,
Since
yeah,
we are
sure,
on
sure,
success.
sure.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay,
that is
okay.
why. So I would
Now we
request
are
you
now
to
for this particular content, I understood what you have written.
yeah, Najim, do you have
Good.
any doubt?
This false and true comments, why we are giving that one?
Okay. If you want to make it bold, underlined, and italic, then you will need to write true or false.
Yeah.
This is the particular VBA command. I have not written it on my own.
Okay.
Yeah. So here in this particular example, if you want something to make bold, underline, or italic, then true will be written. True and because the syntax for syntax is true and false here.
Yeah.
These are boolean. These are the boolean values. Don't worry, this is the only thing. Don't worry about the other codes, because I know these things will come in your mind that if we are writing true and false, maybe there are some more things in other classes which I will not be able to cope up with. But no, this is not the thing. This is only with font.
So basically, false we are using for reversing the action.
Yes, yes. If something is already bold, then if you will
Yeah,
write
yeah,
font dot bold
yeah, yeah.
equals to false, means let me just show you one more example. Actually, I'm writing here. Okay, and let me make it a bit larger, and I am making it bold. This is bold now. Can you see this? So this value is on bold position. If I want to, I want to remove bold from this. So what I will do is I will simply place a button here, remove bold. Okay, so
Okay.
if I would say, I will select these two codes, and this is on N3, I guess, N4. So I will simply select, copy this, and will place here. So it is N4. N4 is now become my active cell. So I will say active cell dot font dot bold equals to false in order to make it the normal one. So if you will click on this button, is it bold now?
Mm-hmm.
Najim, do you have any question now?
No, no.
Okay, so try. Actually, on that day, I told you practice makes man perfect. You will need to do some practice here in order to
Yes.
do it on your own.
Yeah.
Only then you will be able to learn. Okay, now I am coming to orientation. So these all have been till here. I have 5 till here. All these have been completed. Now I am coming to orientation. What exactly the orientation is? If guys, do you know what is orientation? You already know. If I press Control 1, actually on format cells, and I go to alignment, and here we have orientation. If I click on this, this is you know, the degree is
change
degree.
in degree of that particular text or whatever the
Yes,
data.
yes. So yeah, so this is what I have done here. If you go here, okay, the golden rule, I have selected my orientation sheet. The sheet name is orientation. Then I have selected my range from A1 to M1. A1 to M1. And then you will say selection dot orientation in order to change the degree 45. That's it. Because if you have already selected A1 to M1, it will become selection dot orientation equal to 45. And in order to reverse it back, I have made it 0. So if I will make it 0 here, so it will become like this. And if I will move the degree to 45, then it will look like this. Like this. So just click on this button and click on this button. Any doubt?
No, I didn't get it.
Yeah. This.
Okay. Now left alignment, right alignment. Okay. Guys, there is one thing. Let me just write this code once again. Okay. Now, first of all, one thing. Guys, have you ever seen if you always write something on Excel, let's say I am saying Microsoft. So my cursor is moving from left hand side to right hand side. Can you see this, Sandeep?
Yeah.
Microsoft. Yes. Okay. So the by default position is left to right. If you want to make your font in means the alignment should be on mid position, right position, or left position. How we can do this? Like these means if you want to make them center align or right alignment or left alignment. So how we can do this? I am writing here Najim. Okay, as of now the position is on left hand position. You can see this.
Yeah.
The N is on left hand side. So if I want to make it center, then what I will do is I will say sheets cell alignment dot select. Then I will select this particular cell. So this cell is C4. So I will say range C4 dot select. This will now become my active cell. So I will say active cell dot horizontal alignment. Guys, this is called horizontal alignment equals to Excel center. Any doubt? If you want to make it, yeah, if you want to make it right side, right alignment, if you want a right alignment to be there, so you will make it simply Excel right. And similarly on left hand side, left. So let me just show you. If I am clicking on center alignment, just see here. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yes.
If right side, so this is on right hand side, and this is now on left hand side.
Understood.
Okay, now I am coming to okay guys, so let me remove the entire code. Now I have one sheet here which is VBA class. Okay, if I want to rename this, so what I will say is, first of all, we will select our sheet VBA class. So I would say sheets VBA class dot select. Okay guys, now if my cursor is there, what it will be called?
Active
cell.
And here what will you say this?
This is also active cell, no?
Yeah, so everywhere you are clicking, if this is a single cell, you will always say it active cell. Similarly, if you have selected this cell, this sheet will also be called as active sheet. Okay. Similar on the similar way. So if you have selected a particular sheet, you can say this as active sheet, guys. Okay. So I will say active sheet dot name equals to so if you will click on this button, Python class. Okay, and in order to make it the same, you will say just reverse it. You will need to select Python class and you will say active class dot name equals to VBA class, so that it will be reversed back. Any doubt, guys?
Like this, if already one name was, if normally by default sheet 1, sheet 2 will come, right?
Yes. Normally.
So rename that sheet 1, sheet 2 to this Python class alignment. We can use the same concept, right?
Yes. Same concept. The same concept.
Okay.
Let's suppose I am just doing one thing for you. This is sheet 1.
Yeah.
Sheet 2, sheet 3. Okay. Okay, Sandeep.
Yes.
Now I am taking one command button. So I am saying rename. I am saying sheet 1 dot select. And then I would say active sheet dot name equals to Sandeep. And then I will copy this. I will say sheet 2 dot select Naveen, and sheet 3 dot select and Naveen. Okay, now click on your button. As of now, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 are there. Sandeep, Naveen, Naveen.
Okay.
Sandeep, any doubt?
No. It's clear. It's clear.
Okay. So this is what I have done here. earlier the name was
For sheet
VBA
1, we
class.
are giving name as a Sandeep, and for
Yes.
sheet 2, we are giving name Nazim, right?
Yeah. So on the same go, if my active sheet name is VBA class, earlier the name was VBA class. Okay. So as soon as you will click on this button, it will make it Python class. Now it has changed to Python class. So if you will click on this particular code, so it will find there is one sheet named Python class. So it will find this particular sheet, it will select the sheet and rename it to VBA class. Okay. So if you will click on this button, it's making it VBA class. If you are clicking on this, it's making it as Python class.
Okay.
Najin,
Yes.
doubt?
Yes, okay.
Now I am coming to auto fit. Auto fit is something, let's suppose so this is a very long word, Microsoft Visual Basic. It seems like it is written on P as well as on column Q, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if you will take your cursor, if you will if you will have a look at your formula bar, then this cell is P6, and on P6 the entire value is Microsoft Visual Basic, but it seems that it is on Q column as well. But if you will take your cursor here, nothing is here because everything is written here. If you will double click on it, it's now we have auto fitted it, isn't it? This is how you do it.
Correct.
Okay.
So how to do this? First of all, I will say let me just show you somewhere else. Let me show you it somewhere else, because sometimes what will happen if let me just remove this from auto fit text. So I am writing 9 rates. Okay, so this is on B2. So what I have done is I have taken one command button, auto fit text. So in this particular example, first of all, I will select my sheet. So I will say sheets auto fit text dot select. Then I will select the particular range. So I will say range comma B2 dot select B1. I guess this is on B1. This is on B1.
Yeah, B1.
Okay. Then I will say active cell dot entire column dot auto fit. Guys, can you see auto fit here?
Yeah.
Yes.
And now one question will come in your mind: why we are not writing active cell dot auto fit? Why we are writing entire column? If we are just auto fitting the first only one single cell, then why we are writing or entire column? This question is generally come in your mind.
Yes.
Right? So there might be some possibility. Just give me 1 second. Auto fit. So actually, whenever you auto fit the text, the entire column is getting auto-fitted. Can you see this?
Correct, because this cell size and the column size is linked to each other. No, that is
Yes, that is why. That is why we are writing entire column auto-fit.
Yeah.
Okay, so make it. Now, if you will click on this particular button, like this, now you have auto-fitted the text.
Okay.
Any doubt till now?
No.
Okay.
No doubt.
Okay. Now I am coming to the Python class. Okay. This is auto-fit. Okay. Now, guys, sheet height, unhide. Okay. I have one sheet here, confidential data. Okay. So what I am going to do is I am saying sheets dot confidential data dot select. I have selected this sheet. This has now become my active sheet. So I will say active sheet dot visible equals to Excel no false. I'm sorry. Hide sheet. If you are writing this particular code, dot visible equals to false, it means you are hiding the sheet. If you will click on this button, just have a look here. Can you see?
Naveen, can you show that code again? Because I think there must be a lag.
Okay.
This sheets confidential data sheet with visible false hide sheet. Okay, this command needs to be written.
Yeah. In order to, and if you want to unhide this, so this simple code will be sheet confidential data, because this is hidden. And could you please tell me if any sheet is hidden? Can you select that? If something is hidden.
No, we can't select that hidden sheet. We need to click on the right and then unhide the sheet.
Yeah. So what you will, if you will write here sheet confidential data dot select. Okay. Let's say if any sheet is already hidden, I'm just showing you. If you will write like this, sheet confidential data dot select and visible equals to true. True means you are unhiding the sheet now. Okay.
Unhide sheet. Yeah.
But the problem is, if your sheet is already hidden, it will throw you an error. Because why you will it will throw you an error? Because select method of worksheet class failed, runtime error 004, because this sheet is hidden. If this sheet is hidden, how you will select this sheet? So that is why what we will need to do here is, you will not select this sheet. You will directly say sheets confidential data dot visible equals to true. You understood this, or have I missed something?
Understood. And what about this unhide sheet command? Where this needs to be written?
Just give me one
unhide
second.
Sheet somewhere.
I'm telling you. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, Najim, did you understand this, or you have any problem?
I am following.
Okay. Now, Sandeep, ask me. What did you say?
No, I'm just asking that unhide sheet you're supposed to write next to true, no? That's what you have written.
Yes.
No issue.
Okay. So, if you are clicking on this sheet, it's visible now. If you are clicking on this, it's gone. Now, guys, let's suppose you are working on a very confidential data sheet as Sandeep works. Okay, Sandeep. But somebody who works on Excel, let's say by this button you have hidden this sheet. Okay. But Najim also knows how to unhide the sheet. I also know. If I go here and right click, then I have an option unhide. If I click on this, I will have an option that you have hidden this sheet, which is confidential data. So by clicking OK, I can access your information, isn't it?
Yes.
So if you are hiding the sheet and somebody already knows a bit of Excel, then he can unhide your sheet. So there is one more code, which is, if you will say sheet confidential data dot select, and you will paste it here, and in place of false, if you are writing here Excel very hidden, guys, so it will be permanently hidden. Now if let's say you are clicking on this sheet, let's say, let me just unhide this is confidential data. Now if I am clicking on this and right clicking here, can you see this unhide option has gone?
Yeah, no. Yes.
So this will now be opened through a code, otherwise nobody can manually unhide this.
Okay.
Any doubt?
Okay. Can you show this code, last wala code, Excel very hidden wala code again?
Excel very hidden. This is.
Okay. Okay. Done.
Done. So this is all about today's session, guys. So I am going to share both the workbooks with you. So just give me 1 second. So this was day 1 class material, and day 2 class material is for today. Okay, so what I am going to do is I am creating a link, a Google Drive link for you, and it will be sent at the group which is created by Megha or Kajal. I don't know who has created this. Okay, so access your videos and your Excel workbooks from there and start practicing.
Okay.
Okay, guys. And if you come across any doubt, make a note of that and we will discuss that tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay, guys.
Tomorrow,
Bye-bye.
what's the time of lecture?
Guys, are you comfortable taking your class at 10 o'clock?
Same like today?
10 o'clock,
Same
I am
like,
comfortable.
same like today.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. No? ठीक है. We will take our class tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.